I'm going to talk about some fundamentals, and the first fundamental I want to talk about is trading effectively in general. Now we're also going to be working on the T side, for example on Mirage here. And the main advantage that CTs have is that they have both the unpredictableness, so you don't know where they're positioned around the site, and they also have numbers advantage in general. Now, if I were to just be by myself and swing out CT, because I think he's CT, I'll be exposed to the stairs angle and close under, or headshot here. Now this puts me at a disadvantage because I'm not looking at two of them. Both of them are shooting at me. I can't shoot both of them at once, and I was focused on CT, and maybe there's someone CT as well. So the way we want to get around this is A, by clearing angles individually one by one, and also trading effectively. Clearing angles just requires knowledge of the map. For example, right now, I'll slowly walk up with my crosshair at correct head position. I know there's one that could be standing on the lamp, so I want to aim a little bit higher and be positioned there. And then I'm thinking there could be someone, an opera scoping on bench. Then the next angle could be stairs or sandwich. The stairs one is first because it jumps a little bit further out here, and I can crouch beneath the sandwich angle. Like so. And then I can peek sandwich, I can jiggle peek stairs, I can slowly clear out Tetris area and close left and close right. Now that's one way to do it. The other way is that we have set executions with flashbangs that work nicely to make sure that everyone is spawned. But say you don't have this time. You don't have the luxury of take your sweet time and clearing out all these angles around ramp, and you don't have the nades necessary to pull off a full execution. What do you do in this case? In this case, we must trade. Say I have a friend here, and I go out and I die here. I want to immediately calm that there's one stairs and there's one headshot. The easiest kill, so now I just died there, and I'm the trade fragger. I can either try to trade the guy's stairs, I can run out immediately, hide from the stairs angle here, and try to trade this guy a headshot. Now the spacing is important. If I go out here and die at 50 seconds, and I also go out here right behind him, he dies here and I'll die here, both of them, from their perspective, are just have an easy lineup where two people are coming out, but they can move accordingly to line up and spray both of you down. So you need to have effective timing. And there's no magic timing here. It depends on the angle. For example, at this close angle, I think having someone around here is perfect, because by the time you're here, they're here, and they'll be able to effectively have a nice double peek, where you'll be able to swing out faster than this guy can hide. If he hides, you'll be the one that gets him, because he'll be moving. If he stays and fight and shoots the guy that's moving first, the trade fragger will get him right on time. Remember, we're going to be right here, and if he shoots the guy behind, you'll be able to get the frag. This is the effective basic part. You want to isolate a numbers advantage such that you can effectively kill them. Now, what is baiting? Baiting is when I run out and I die, but you're still, you're still watching the stairs angle, you're still scared of some other random angle here, you're just covering. If you're the second person, this is not your job. If you're the second person out, and you're holding angles for your first person is basically 1vX on the site. You can't allow this. A 2vX is much better. The third person should be all grouped up, and you need to have a correct sync. Now, in addition, proper entering requires a correct coordination. For example, the first person may be going out here, and the second trade fragger might be here. There could be a fourth person, like an opera, scoped in on stairs around here, or scoped in CT. That means the third person should come here and swing and hard clear these bench angles and stairs. And sandwich if you haven't mollied it for some reason. This is the basis of effective trading. There's no magic timing, and all it requires is effective communication. For example, you could say 3, 2, 1, beep, boop, or some other random nonsense. You can look at the clock to coordinate the double beep. Alright, so here's another example about trade fragging. We see Donnelly here, he's going to run close, toss a flash. I threw that flash around it. He's going to be around fountain, clearing this area. Seems fine. Now at this point, you should have been able to hear, let's see if I can get the mini-map pulled up. You should have been able to hear that these people are all pushing long at this time. We have the standard default setup here. Now, I'm the opper posted on fountain, and Dongwi just cleared it. Now, there's two things that could happen. Either I could fall back and either like try to watch some different angle, like maybe long, but this is not a safe angle, because if there's a stack here that we didn't clear, right, there's a stack here, they killed Dongwi, and they can now swing on me, and I'm vulnerable. So the point is that Dongwi right here, like while it's great that he's clearing these angles to the flash, he is now vulnerable. Like the flashbang's gone, and now he should be holding. Instead, he just keeps running and takes a fight. It's a bad fight. I think I get some kills and I run away. Sure, this happens once, that's fine. Let's speed this up. Now he should have learned his lesson that like maybe I'll be the one scoping fountain and Dongwi can go playground or something. So he went playground. He takes these fights. Remember, he's not in a tradable position. He tries to run. I'm trying to cover him, but I mean, they just got up too fast. And that's because he, A, wasn't ready, and also B, just wasn't in a tradable position. He probably shouldn't have been peeking actively into an area that is untradable. And now we see that, yeah, after he clears it, he's still caught off by the same mistake because, again, he's not tradable. There's no one there that can take the fight. Like, the Opper here, the Opper sitting fountain does not like this. Like, it's not an angle he likes to be hard scoped in on the entire time. Because you're vulnerable to this peak, you're vulnerable to close stairs peak, you're vulnerable to like the guy jumping a party and peeking over the fountain here. There's 3 angles, while I'm only covering 1 that's only from long. Not very advantageous. Alright, so what we have here going on is a 2-on-1. So we've got Kevin, we've got Logan, and we've got me. Both of us are tagged a little bit. Kevin has both a smoke and a nade. He's trying to clutch out and defuse this round. Now, what Logan and I communicated is that we should coordinate a double peek to get rid of this player. Because we're both low, like the chance of us taking a one-on-one fight and winning it, like although we're in a good position, is not guaranteed since our health is low. So now what we have to do is that we have to coordinate a double peek. You can see I'm like talking to Logan, like we're both going to look around, we're going to set it up. Basically, he had no chance of winning that fight. So to really emphasize this point, let me rewind a little bit. Yeah, I think this is around. So let me go to Kevin's point of view. Now he has no idea where we are. And this is the double peek. Like, what are you going to do about that? And this also ensures that even if he were to win the fight, say against me, that Logan could still have time to hide and play a one-on-one clutch where he has the advantage because the bomb is done. Okay, so what we have here is Nick, wooden ramp. We've got what looks like to be a ramp rush here. We got ramp rush, and then let's play this. Hopefully this works. So we see we have the rush, and look how far up Lou is from everyone else. Alright, I'm gonna play this like quarter speed. Lou's gonna get fragged. And the entire time while he's shooting, like someone threw a nade, sure. But like, you guys should be swinging. Because like when he's shooting, you know exactly where he is. He has to be, let me close this, he has to be on this angle. Like he can't be here, there's no one shooting here. Right, and there's usually only one in ramp. Now maybe like there's the chance that like there's one posted in hell here and this guy's gonna bait. but you don't need everyone, all 4 people, which are looking here, just watching Lu die. So let's keep this going and see how the next frags go. Matt is here. I think someone got flashed here, which made it awkward, but someone turned around. Matt's gonna go challenge, gets insta headshotted, and it's been like a solid like 2 seconds until the next attempt at trade. Bird jiggles the light angle and then allows Gallus, which to just walk out, gets insta headshot again, and then now this is the first attempt at a good peek, and he gets 1 for it. This is not how you take ramp. Good job there. Alright, and then I think this happens again, like in a few rounds. Alright, so it looks like they're about to go take ramp. I see the bomb is here. Dongwei's looking with, it's clear destroying. Dongwei and Lu are both looking down the song angle, checking the gap in the smoke, which is good. And Nick is watching a different close angle. Just checking out my colors. Okay, so we have this going on. Let's see what happens. They're gonna group up. There goes the flash, another flash, and Lu runs out again, which is fine. Like, it's fine for Lu, like the entry fragger to run out and just die, right? So like, Lu probably right here just calmed his headshot box or something similar like this. But like the thing is, right, that all these jokers here, right, like all you jokers just sitting behind him, if you're gonna let him run out first, you have to coordinate with him. He sets the pace of the take. Not you guys. You don't tell him when he wants. Like the guy in the front has the most access to the information. He sees the most. He can like hear the most. Like he should be the one that dictates the pace. You guys didn't follow. Kevin is now swinging. Still, right, is like looking in this general area. Doesn't know exactly where he is. But the thing is that no one is ready to trade him. Look at these jokers just sitting in the back. Like, they're not tossing nades because you guys just threw 2 nades. Like, you're just waiting for him to die. Like, and also he was running into smoke. Now, look. Matt gets shoulder jiggled. Nick repositions. So, the call that Kevin and Lu made earlier is now worthless. And now, you guys are trickling 1 by 1. And finally, there's a double peak. Let's see. Next, see, like finally, that's basically a double peak here. That's the finally that happened. All right, Nick dies. So what we have? Let's see. Let's take a look. We have an outside take. One's here. Notice how there's no util, but anyways, right? They're just gonna take outside. That's fine. Try to rush outside. Perfectly fine. If you've got good trades. Now, it's a little harder because outside there's a lot of positions, but you can still make this call. There's Molly and some flashes. And now look how far Lu is. Like, look at Lu. He's very far advanced. And everyone's like kind of scoping in, like around the blue container here. I think Gallus is also watching the same. Alright. So I'm going to check a flash. I should not. This should be on top speed. I don't think this is it. So I see Lu, I like whiff a bunch, and like, I don't want to take this fight because I can't get traded. Like, I missed a chance to get a quick headshot on Lu, okay, my bad. But now I'm just going to tuck in and play safe. I'm going to spam this smoke, make sure they're not crossing. Now, you can hear me spamming, and watch Dongwei. Dongwei wants to take this fight because he knows where I am. But the thing is that his team isn't ready to take this fight. Look at the positioning here. Dongwei is clearly cut across from everything else here, right? Like, no one else has the time to swing out, to swing out on this angle to be able to try to challenge this angle here, right? Like no one else will get there in time by the time Dongwei comes. So what happens to Dongwei? He's the frag, and then now Logan's in time to cover, and we have a crosshair set up. I smoked the bomb, and there's no chance of you guys getting back into this round because the bomb is dropped mini. We have full control of it.